Hi guys. So today I want to talk about the crucifixion. Okay, so when Jesus went through what he did, you know, you guys need to understand. You guys keep saying, "Oh, God's risen." Look, do you see God around you? He's not rising anywhere. The only way he's going to rise is through you. So you have to be able to go within. Jesus was teaching the spiritual awakening and how to go within. So on this day when he arose, he had risen. Jesus telling you it's time for you to rise. It's time for you to go within, and be able to stand up to your enemies like he did. Speak his truths. Fight against this evil. You need to understand the pagan holiday is taken over. And that's what he was trying to tell you. He was trying to, teach you to go within. The Holy Spirit is within you. Anything outside of you is a distraction. And you keep following the church, you keep following these pagan holidays, and they're all about sacrificing children. They rape their women, and they keep giving birth so they can sacrifice more children. Those are the eggs. You need to understand your history, what you are doing. And the more that you are, going out and celebrating, you are celebrating the pagan holiday. And that's what Jesus died on the cross for. To tell you that. It was bullcrap, what they were doing, that the Holy Spirit is within inside of you, that you need to go within and start doing all of your lessons to reach the Holy Spirit frequency, which is the 144. You need to do this. This was the whole reason he died and sacrificed himself, to show you everything is within inside of you, not outside of you. Okay? So he didn't die for the heck of it. He walked, and he used his boundaries. He used his alchemy. He stood up and spoke his truths in self-love for the people. He was asking you to do these lessons, to rise in the God that you are. There is no God that is coming to save you. You are the God. He was telling you, you are Jesus. You are one of my children. You are just like Jesus. Okay? You have all those magical, tendencies inside of you because God is within you. Okay? So you need to step up to the plate. Every day that you are not rising within yourself and healing yourself, you're going against the Holy Spirit. Okay? We are not religious. We are spiritual beings. You need to understand that. We've never had a religion. As soon as you came on this planet, this was the devil's playground. You were giving a cult religion. Okay? The devil's playground. The Holy Spirit you were baptized with the Holy Spirit within inside of you when you came on this planet. That was your protector. You have a God inside of you. And you are God's child. So you are always going to be protected if you heal yourself. You have no protection if you don't follow the lessons. Okay, you can pray and you will be unheard because you are not going within and healing yourself and rising. You are doing the death and rebirth like Jesus did. You are leaving that old self of yours behind. It is dying, it is dead. Okay, today is the day to rise into that new person you want to be. This is what Jesus was telling you and wanted you to do on this day, was to rise into the best person that you could possibly ever be in self-love. Okay, that's our religion, is self-love, and it always will be. So you need to understand, if we were to have a religion, it would be self-love. Okay, so stop from this day forward, guys, and stop following the church, stop following the pagan holidays, the sacrifices, and go within. Do what Jesus wanted you to do from the beginning. Stand tall and fight and have faith. Stand against your enemies, okay? Stand against them and keep courage and faith that God will be there and protect you, okay? You have to go through the death and rebirth to find out who you are. That's the going through the darkness to get to the light. That's your shadow work. In that process, you know, the lessons that he wants to teach you is to have no fear. Get rid of your ego, okay? You have to have forgiveness because they don't know what they're doing, okay? They just want to hurt, and we want love. So, and live in peace and have grace and empathy for one another, you know, and live that way every day with everyone. You know, this is what he was teaching you, to have boundaries against the evil, you know, not to follow them in a church where they have sacrificed Jesus himself. You know, they use him for their sacrifice, and you are following that. And, you know, that goes against everything Jesus ever wanted. He wanted you to rise like him. Okay? So now, you know, so from this day forward, you now know the truth, guys. You are supposed to rise and speak your truth like he did. He went and told the whole world. Okay? This is why he was killed. This is why he was sacrificed. Because he was trying to teach you to rise and get away from the evil, that God will always, you know, rise inside of you. Okay? Not a false God that they, you know, they keep telling you is going to come and save you. You have to save yourself. Okay? Remember that. Rise on this day, guys. Start today. All right? Go within. This is what the whole resurrection is for, okay? To rise inside oneself, to become Christ consciousness, the 144 frequency, God's frequency. So rise above, guys. This is from this day forward. You know, follow Jesus' real reason and purpose why he died on that cross. He was murdered. Remember that. He was murdered for you, to teach you what they have done to, you know, you see what they've done, you know. So, and it's not to worship the murder, okay? It's to take that pain and feel it. It's to step through that pain and get to the light. You have to go through the darkness to get to the light, okay? To see what God is telling you. It gives you clarity in this journey. So, guys, from here on out, I'm telling you, it's up to you, of course. You know, everybody has their own choices. But if you want to get to heaven, you have to go within. And that's what Jesus was telling you, to go home, but you have to do it within. Okay? So I love you guys. And I hope you have a beautiful day. And I hope you rise within. Let's join together and do this. You know, let's be the nomads for the Holy Spirit on this planet and take down this evil. And welcome in the new earth, you know. Heaven on earth. All right? So let's do it together, guys. Rise to this occasion for Jesus, for God, and the Holy Spirit within you. Okay? I love you. Have a good day.